turn of the 1940s would see an ever-increasing use of ghosts in comedic films like never seen before. No longer are they seen as a dreadful thing in horror movies, so much as they are just a gag prop that could be placed in comedies to make a situation more absurd than it already is, which is a good thing for comedy, but not so much for a concept meant to instill fear and tension. They would also be used in light-hearted, whimsical films such as 1940's Beyond Tomorrow, a film which follows three engineers on a trip when their plane crashes, killing them. As the psychic had previously predicted, it is now up to the three to right the wrongs from their life, assist their loved ones back on Earth, and make it to the next plane of existence. Being another film akin to the likes of A Christmas Carol, the film is more remembered for its behind-the-scenes work than the overall project. It was one of the first films to have a cinematographer get into the producer's chair for the film, and was structured as a B-movie, which was highly unusual at the time. The film also made use of no stars or recognized talent on purpose, as it opted to go with unknown names and stage names. The main point in all of this is that ghosts were typically seen in content like this or in comedies during this time frame. For example, enter Hold That Ghost, a 1941 comedy starring Abbott and Costello. The film shows the comedic duo inherit the tavern of a notorious gangster who had recently died. In a funny twist of fate, the gangster's will states that whoever is with him upon his death will inherit his tavern, and it just so happens to be these two goofs. Of course, nothing is ever as straightforward as it seems, and the team soon comes to notice odd supernatural events in the tavern alongside being haunted by the dead and haunted by the living when detectives show up to shut the place down and stop the two. The most ironic thing in all of this is that the film is classified as a horror film with ghosts in the title, but there are no actual ghosts in it. The year would then follow up with the overseas comedy The Ghost of St. Michael's. When a professor is hired by a school in Scotland due to World War II breaking out, he packs his bags and heads out to start a new life, and becomes well acquainted with the people and new culture, including its urban legends. But not too long after his arrival, those very ancient urban legends come to life and start running amok across the town, and it's up to him to restore sanity and calm the angry spirits. Join us next time as we continue down this road of horror.